Hey, boo. Horny child, it is a time in the land, honey. Have I got some news for y'all, child? I just got some tea, okay? It's not news. Well, it is, but it ain't. I got some news, child. But this video is about the other the news and tea. Now, if y'all was how y'all doing on Thursday, girl? So I'm getting myself together here, and I said, well, I'm gonna come on here and talk to y'all about my little story, child, about my hospital story, child. Now, for those of you who are following me on Facebook and Instagram, y'all already got the news that I was in the hospital yesterday. That's why I say you gotta follow me on Facebook and Instagram, child, because I might post some information over there long before I come here. So for those of you who are following me, you already know that I was in the hospital yesterday. And y'all late, okay? Girl, get you some. So yeah, you wanna go ahead and follow your girl over on Instagram. It's EyesMarriedNow, lowercase letters, no spaces, and it's Demetria Wilson over on Facebook, child. Okay, so I am hungry. Okay, I got a whole bunch of stuff to catch y'all up on. I'm trying to tell you, child. My life is eventful, okay? I'm just saying. So I'm hungry. So I'm eating some M&M'S with almonds in it. So anyway, let me get started on that. Okay, sorry I scared y'all last night. But I did, after I had posted that quick little 30, 60-second video on Instagram letting y'all know I was in the hospital, I was just getting ready to do the video on EyesMarriedNow and explain to y'all why I was in the hospital. I set the camera up because I had just gotten to the room that they had me in. I was back in the emergency area, and they had finally got me in the back to the room. So I had the camera on, and I was showing y'all how I was setting it up. I had all my gear. I was plugging up my phone. I was prepared in case I had to stay. And then the nurse came in to do my IV, and she was on camera, and she saw that it was on, and effed it up. I had to delete it right then and there. Like, she made me delete it because she said I couldn't have staff on camera. Like, I could video, but I couldn't have staff on camera. So I deleted it, and so by the time they finished giving me all kinds of medications, child, I went to damn sleep until it was time for me to get up and go to hell home. So I couldn't do no video, child. I was high as a mother. Girl. But anyway, no. Okay, so we gotta go back to Sunday. If y'all are following me on my Baby Triplets channel, see what I'm saying? See, I look like Kid and Play. Y'all remember Kid and Play? See, that's what I look like, and I don't like that look. Look like I got a damn head on, girl. I don't feel like doing nothing else to it right now, so this is just like the easiest style. So anyway, see how I get sidetracked? I'm talking about Kid and Play. I'm supposed to be talking about the hospital. Lord help me. Y'all saw me do a video on my Baby Triplets channel. For those of you who are new, hi, welcome. I have a channel called Baby Triplets, Rebirth and Reborn Dolls. I did a video Sunday in the hospital. And the skit that I did was my baby, one of my doll babies was sick. And so I did that. I played that little skit that I'm in the hospital because my baby was sick. But in reality, I was actually there for myself, but that was the opportunity to do a video for my Baby Triplets channel portraying that one of my babies is sick, and I gave a few tips about when your babies get fevers and stuff like that. Now, the real reason I was there was because about 5 years ago, I had suffered. I'm going to be getting ready while I'm talking to y'all. About 5 years ago, I had suffered from something called vertigo. Okay? I don't know if you all have ever heard of that, but vertigo is basically feeling dizzy. Okay? This was about 5 years ago. So when it first happened to me, and it lingered for like a day or so, I went to the doctors because being dizzy is a very uncomfortable feeling. I could not stand to feel dizzy. I couldn't stand to stand up or look around and just feel like damn shit is spinning. I hate that. So when that happened to me 5 years ago, they told me that it was vertigo. I had never experienced dizziness and it scared me. They gave me this medicine and it helped. So whenever I felt dizzy, I would take it. So after that, I didn't have no more problems. I have not experienced vertigo in the last 5 years. So I started feeling dizzy like Sunday morning. I started feeling dizzy. Now, every time I feel dizzy, I don't run to the hospital because even though I haven't had to go to the hospital for it in 5 years, I have experienced a little dizziness, but it would just go away without me even taking any medicine. So when I was dizzy Sunday, I didn't think nothing of it, but it kind of just lingered all day. And then on top of that, I had got a headache. Now, y'all already know that migraines run in my family. And I don't get migraines often, but I do tend to get them sometimes. And they are very complicated, as the doctors call it. So, generally, when I get a headache, I can take Excedrin. Excedrin knocks my headache out, bam, immediately. Whenever I take Excedrin and it don't take my headache away, I know that I am progressing to a complicated headache, which is a migraine, okay? So, took my Excedrin. It took the headache away a little bit, like it took the edge off of it, but my head was still hurting. So if you can imagine feeling dizzy and your head hurting, you can imagine and then when I get migraines, it causes me to be nauseated a little bit. So I felt like the migraine was coming on because the nausea was coming on and then the dizziness. So that was just too much for your girl, okay? So I went to the hospital because I was like, I haven't experienced this in 5 years. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't something else going on because I know that there are other things that can contribute to dizziness, such as dehydration, if your electrolytes are low, if you lack of rest can cause dizziness, and what else? There's several things. You can Google it and find out, what could cause dizziness other than just vertigo. Vertigo is just something normal. Wow. So when I went to the hospital, they took my blood because they wanted to check all the things that could also cause dizziness besides vertigo. So they checked my blood, made sure my electrolytes was right, whatever else they check in your blood that could cause dizziness. Oh, and on top of that, my back was hurting too. Because I messed my back up when I was a little girl. Like, literally, if you fall out of a tree or you fall downstairs or any kind of horrible falls that you have when you're younger, you can pretty much bounce back up and get going and it's no big deal. But when you get older, whatever damage you've done to your spine or your disc or anything like that, it'll show up as you get older. And so I messed up my back when I was little. I fell down some metal steps at least twice. And then when I was like 14, I fell down a set of steps at least 3 times. So I've fallen down steps at least 5 times in my life before I was 21. So I know I messed my back up a long time ago. And then when I started having kids, and when you're pregnant, the baby, it sits on your pelvis and it's hard on your back when you're pregnant. So when I was pregnant with my last child, that's when my back started giving me problems to the point that I knew something wasn't right. And my last baby was 9 pounds, almost 10 pounds. So that pregnancy of that baby brought out the real true ugliness of the damage that I did to my back when I was younger. So anyway, all right, so my back was hurting. Now, my back only flares up if I stress my back out, okay? If I do a whole lot of housework or any kind of work, it will stress my back out. And I did a whole lot of work the couple days before Sunday when I was dizzy and all of that. I mean, I was cleaning and bending over and just putting a lot of stress on my back. So my back, I knew it was going to eventually go out on me. And when it goes out, okay, it goes out and your girl will be down for like 2 weeks. If your disc get out of place, you done. For me, for about 2 weeks. So I don't ever try to get have my disc getting out of order to the point where I'm down. I hate being down and immobile. So my daughter coming home from school. I already unlocked the door now. She going out. Oh, she. Hi, Stinks. How are you?
Good.
How was school?
It was good.
You got homework?
Just one. Actually, no, I don't think so.
Sure.
Yeah, hold on, I need some.
Okay. She gotta go to the bathroom. I'm sorry, y'all. So anyway, so yeah, all of that. I've headache, dizziness in my back. So I went to the doctors to make sure what was going on. So everything was ruled out. No dehydration, no nothing. Everything, my electrolytes, everything was good. Blood pressure was good. Everything was good. So they just contributed to the vertigo, which I had experienced before. Now this time they didn't give me nothing for the vertigo, but it went away. It actually, they told me it'll go away. And then, of course, if it don't, then come back. But it went away. It actually went away the next day, which was Monday. Now, mind you, I went to the hospital Sunday night. I didn't get out of the hospital until Monday. And it's not because they kept me. It was because they were so crowded. Okay. I got there at about 10-something Sunday night. Because I wanted to make sure my kids was, got their stuff ready for school. My daughter's hair was done, tied up. I wanted to make sure everything was set because my husband was going to be going with me. So I wanted to make sure they was set, ate dinner, was in the bed, everything before I went. So I went. We got there like 10-something. Okay. We ended up by 12-something. They still had not called me into the back. I had been sitting in that waiting area for like 2 hours. Usually when I go there, it's not ever crowded. The hospital that I go to up here. Now, when I was in Baltimore City, girl, girl, baby, girl. Anyway, you might as well take yourself in some pajamas and a toothbrush and everything to go up in that, okay? Because that's off the chain. But I hadn't experienced that up here. Whenever I go to the emergency room, it's only like maybe 1 or 2 people in there. I'm in and out. Well, this night, I don't know what was going on. So by midnight, almost 1 o'clock, they still hadn't called me to the back, and they still had a lot of people sitting out there. So my husband was like, well, baby, I'm going to go home and get some sleep. Because he had to go to work in the morning. He just told me, just call him when I was done. So fine. So he finally left 3 hours later, like around 1. He called me about 3 or 4. And he was like, have they called you into the back yet? No, he called me around 2:30 or 3. I still hadn't gotten to the back yet. And then right after I hung up from them, they called me in the back. So once they did the blood work, they did a CAT scan. They did a quick donut CAT scan of my head because I said my head was hurting. And they did a CAT scan of my back. Just to make sure. I told them I had issues with slip disc issues, but they wanted to make sure that nothing else was going on. So they did my scans. They took my blood. Everything came back really quick. And, they just told me that my 2 L's in my back, which, like I said, I've been through all this. And then as far as the CAT scan, everything came back fine. They was just saying that, maybe I was having like a little migraine coming on. So they gave me some medicine right then and there for my back and for my migraine. And it did help. So by 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, I was done. So I got home Monday. They gave me, now prescription wise, they had gave me some prednisone for my back. They call a prescription. They're like, you don't have to take the prescription to the doctor, the pharmacy anymore. You can just go ahead and they call it in and whatever. You just pick it up. Once my pharmacy always called me to tell me when my medicine is ready. So I got out Monday morning at 5-something. They didn't call me until Tuesday to tell me that the medicine was ready. Now, this is a medication that you got to take in the morning time. So by the time I had got the medicine Tuesday evening, I couldn't take it until the next day, which was Wednesday. So I sat down, Wednesday morning. I had ate my breakfast. I took all my vitamins and stuff. Because, before you got to tell the doctors any kind of medication you want. No matter what, even if it's over the counter. So I told them all the different vitamins that I take. But I had forgot to tell them that I was taking my 50,000 milligrams of vitamin D. I told them about all my vitamins, over-the-counter vitamins that I take. But that vitamin is prescribed. And I forgot to tell them. So when I sat down and I took all all my vitamins, including and Wednesday was the day that I was, because I take it once a week. And Wednesday was the day that I was supposed to take it. So I took that along with all my other vitamins, and then I took that prednisone. And I was just feeling just kind of nauseated. It wasn't feeling right. Then my legs started hurting, and my arms, everything started hurting, and that headache had started like really piping up again. So I took some Excedrin, and it took the headache away a little bit, but it was still there. But then what concerned me was my legs had started hurting really, really bad, and my arms. And I've never experienced. Now, usually, if you have back issues, they say that your back issues, lower back issues, can also move down into your legs. So I've always known that, but I've never ever had issues with my legs as a result of my back issues, which I've had for a long time. So my back, my legs and stuff was aching now. I said, you know what, I might need to go back to the doctor. So then right before I had decided that I wanted to get ready to start going to the doctor, I had oh God, I hope this thing don't cut off. I need to charge it. It's telling me my battery is low. Well, anyway, maybe a little bit TMI, but always a week before my menstrual, I always get headaches. I don't know what it is. I did hear somebody say that also before. It's a week before my period, I always get a headache, and the actual day that it's going to come on, I get a real bad headache. Lo and behold, that whole process happened, and I said, ding, that's why my damn head was hurting like that. And it could cause my back to hurt too, because now, by me being perimenopause, I get cramps that I never used to get before. I've had cramps before, but my cramps have never been this bad before. My cramps are really bad while I'm going through my perimenopause. It bothers my back, and it bothers my stomach like really bad, and I get really bad headaches. This is what I experienced being perimenopause with my menstrual. Anyway, I ended up going to the doctors again because, like I said, my legs was aching, like aching. So I went, and my back was still hurting, but like I told them, I had just took my first dose in the morning because it wasn't ready. So I just took my first dose. So I ain't tripping about my back. I'm tripping about my legs hurting and my arms hurting. And now my head is back hurting again, which I told them I know why my head is. Now I figured out the head part, but all of this aching in the legs and all that stuff, I don't know what's going on. And then my hand was tingling a little bit with the aching, and I'm like, no, I don't know. And see, like I say, me being the age that I am, I don't play around. When something starts not feeling and looking right, within 24 hours, I'm out of there because I ain't playing. So, come to find out, they said that the leg thing was as a result of my back. So they gave me 3 different medicines because, like I said, my head was hurting, my legs was hurting, and my back was hurting. Child, they gave me 3. They gave me Benadryl. They gave me something with an F. All in all 3 combined together works good for inflammation in your back and pain. So all that they gave me was going to help the pain. Child, within 5 minutes, I was asleep, okay? And by the time I left, I was feeling better. It was just pain from, so I'm good. Like I said, I came back on my Facebook and Instagram last night and told y'all, because I didn't get to do the video. And I know people was worried. They was hitting me up on Facebook and Instagram like, oh my God, you okay? Don't scare us like this. And I said, I'm okay. And I did another little quick 30, 60-second video telling them, I'm sorry I scared y'all, but I'm okay. Video coming soon. So you got to follow me on Facebook and Instagram so you can be up to par with what's going on. This is almost 20 minutes long, and I got a lot more stuff that I need to talk to y'all about. So I'm going to hang this up and come back because I got to share. I got some stuff I want to highlight y'all about. Oh, that's pretty. I just need to put a lip liner on with it. Yeah, so. All right, y'all. So let me hang this phone up because it's almost 20 minutes long. All right, y'all, I'm going to come back. I'm going to put a liner on with this because I don't like the way that look by itself. But it's a gorgeous color. But, yeah, this dress has orange, yellow, blue, That's why you see, you know, the different colors because of the you know. So I do have a nail appointment today, so that's gonna be fixed. I had a little blue ring I was gonna put on. Yeah, purple. It's got like a little purple. That's why I put this purple on because it has like a little purple. I mean that's lavender. So I'm gonna use a purple. You know, that's why I got this color on because of the purple that's in my dress. So, all right, y'all. That's my hospital story. Your girl is fine. I don't have any health issues other than the one I've been had, which was my back from falling 5 times before the age of 21 down steps, and something like that. I hate putting on liner with the lips already on, but anyway. All right, y'all. Let me go. I will be back because, child, I got some stuff to show y'all. Bam. Somebody sent me a letter. Girl. Child. Wait till that comes. And I got, I'm telling you, you must come back. I'm getting ready to hang this up and start over because I got to get this shit out. Okay? All right. Girl, bye. Hit subscribe and share, girl, because share is caring, girl. Share my videos, girl.